Good morning. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. My name's Jen. I am on the program 75 Hard, and this is my story. I'm on day 18 of 75, and the reason, if you guys have been following, you know that before I got into day 50, and then I forgot to do something. So the way the program's written, if you forget even one small simple task, you must start over. So in the lieu of being honorable and holding myself accountable, I started over. Now, let me explain how hard that is. When you are motivated and you're doing well, the first time around, like I felt like I was kicking ass. I was on day 50. I was motivated, and then I had to start over. And I will say, like, I didn't get a day, there for like 3 or 4 days. It was just like constantly restarting over because I lost motivation. I felt shitty about me because I failed. But it is what it is. Get over it and start over. So here we are, day 18. I'm doing the Dana Lynn Bailey daily workouts for my weightlifting. I am doing a 30 to 45 minute cardio session in the morning. Plus I do my warm-ups and my stretches and my abs with that too. So I average about an hour workout in the morning, an hour workout in the evening, throw in some jump roping right now, which I feel is really, really effective. That's kind of my workout. Let me add in real quick here. Let me add in that I am not a nutritionalist. I am not a fitness coach. I am not a licensed anything in regards to health and fitness. I am just a 38-year-old mom of 7 trying to get my shit together. So if you are also trying to get your shit together, drop me a comment. Tell me what day you're on in the program. Tell me if you've started the program or if you want to know more. I'll help you find it. Let me know where you are. Help me stay accountable too. And if my journey and story are being out there, whatever, and it helps one person, then this whole experience was worth it. I'm reading another task that you do in the 75 Hard program. You have 5 daily tasks that you must complete, and one of them is reading 10 pages a day. So I probably read a little bit more than that because I actually just set a timer for like 25 minutes. I'm a pretty fast reader, so I've gone through several books already, but this is the one I'm reading now. This is taking me a little bit longer, but I'm working on other projects too. Gary V. Vaynerchuk, if I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Gary V, you can find him on Instagram. That's like kind of seems to be his jam. He's on Twitter, obviously now Facebook. I just went to the library. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but you don't have to buy a bunch of books. You could actually just go get a library card. I got mine, cost me $1. And I think people, as they get older, we forget, how enjoyable and peaceful the libraries are, especially if you're on the go all the time. Like, my library was so quiet. It was so nice. Loved it. So anyway, that's that. Let's get on to measurements because that's why we're all here, right? This week, so I update my measurements weekly. I measure normally Sunday night, Monday morning, depending on time, scheduling, kids coming in and out, just whatever. My measurements this week, I am down 1/2 inch in my chest, 1/2 inch in my waist, an inch in my waist. I'm down 1/2 inch off my hips, 1/2 inch off my butt, 1/2 inch off my left thigh, and 1/2 inch off my right calf. I don't know how that works. The point is I lost another inch off my waist. I am big on belly fat, like losing that, focusing on that. That doesn't mean kill your abs. That's not what I'm saying. It takes a lot of work to lose specifically the body fat. And that it just is what it is. You didn't put it on all overnight. You're not going to lose it overnight. And if you do, or you hear someone who is, like, it's probably a lot more going on than what they're sharing. Now, I'm also down 2 pounds. It doesn't seem like a lot, guys, but I've been tracking this since May. May, I was at the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And I said enough's enough. And I got the fuck up and I started doing something. And so since May, I am down 30 pounds total to today. That's huge. I mean, that's like, what, 3.5 months? It's huge. And I didn't even realize it till today. I was doing my numbers and I went back and looked. Because I weigh in weekly, I only focus on last week to this week. Like, I don't want to depress myself and be like, oh, I haven't hit 45 or I haven't hit this. No, I go from week to week. And as long as there's at least 1 pound loss or 1 inch loss, I'm okay with it. It's what I'm doing. Keeps me from spiraling into, oh my gosh, I didn't hit my goal or I didn't do this. So I only focus week to week. In saying that, I sometimes forget to look back at my journey in total. And so far today, I kind of did a reflective step back. I looked at some of my pictures, and not just the pounds lost, like 30 pounds is a lot. Like, that's huge. I looked at, and I think I'll put the pictures up. I think I'll just do it somewhere, probably over here. Comparison pictures. But it's a huge difference. Just, you can see it in my back. I love the back pictures, which is probably what I'm showing, because for me, I see the waist shrink in the most, and I see like my hips and my everything changing. And this is huge because I don't, in real life, like I am so, like I don't want anyone to see. I'm scared to show it to anyone. But this is kind of me holding myself accountable and putting myself out there. And 30 pounds is a huge weight loss. And I'm doing it without, there's no surgery, there's no gimmicks, there's no whatever. It is blood, sweat, and tears, and it's putting in the work. And it's some days, being perfect with my workouts, and some days I'm just in it trying to hit that timer. It is what it is. So I just want to be authentic with you guys and share the journey, and this is my journey, good, bad, or otherwise. I have had a lot of trouble with nutrition, so that's like really what I'm going to focus on. I've had a very unhealthy relationship with food for as long as I can remember. I used to binge eat, emotional eat, all that stuff, trying to learn other things. So now if I'm frustrated, I definitely go on a walk. I will say, my husband's big in believing taking a 10-minute walk after meals, even if it's just up and down the driveway, it really helps your body get the digestive system going and breaks down stuff, and it's just good for you. So between that, jogging, jump roping, and Dana Lynn Bailey, her bodybuilding thing, I'm seeing the changes I want to see. I'm not just like losing fat and ending up with a ton of skin. Like, I'm tightening as I go, which for me was a huge thing, because I ain't got extra money laying around for skin surgery, and no one's sponsoring me. So there it is. I do want to touch on the Dana Lynn Bailey. I kind of hit on her and Andy Frustella every week because they are the two people that are inspiring me the most right now, aside my husband. And it's kind of like Dana Lynn Bailey, every week, Monday morning, I can log on to the website on my computer. I personally copy and print out everything for my workout routine journal book that I keep in the gym. And that way I have it all week long. I do not have to plan or think or rotate muscle groups. She does all of that for me. And her workouts, I will say, are high volume. They will, in the beginning especially, take you about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes to do, kind of trying to figure out the routine and getting familiar with her moves and stuff. It's not complicated. It's just I find all bodybuilders call different workouts different things. So trying to learn the routine, get in the habit, it will take you about an hour. Some people can do it in 45 minutes. That's amazing. I've yet to hit it where I'm done in 45 minutes. It takes me about 55 to 65 minutes on average to get through a workout, but it's all done for me. And I have price checked a bunch of different athletes that I follow, like their programs. I'm 100% confident in saying everyone can afford Dana Lynn Bailey's program. It's $7 a month, and it's full access to everything. And she has a support group online, and it's great. So I don't get paid to say it. I'm saying it because I pay for it and I believe in it. There you go. And then Andy Frustella, like, he has the Real AF podcast. You can go to andyfrustella.com. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him on YouTube. Heck, I think even they're both linked in my people I recommend on my YouTube channel. The mindset that you need to succeed is so vastly different than the mindset we have all had for so long. It is a changing time in this country, and it's important you build the correct mindset into what it's going to take to succeed and to cut out the shit you need to in order to succeed. So I highly recommend following Andy. He has a lot of guest speakers come on. I've learned a lot, like so much from him, and not just about other things or subject matters, but a lot about like my thought process, why I feel this way. Like, shit, I never thought about something like this. And I love that they are very authentic. He's authentic. Dana Lynn Bailey and Rob, they're authentic. You know, Gary V, very, very authentic and open and transparent. And that's who I want to be. I want someone to look at me and be like, oh, she's no bullshit. This is what it is. So that's what I try and be here on this podcast. That's why I normally, or not podcasts, what am I talking about? In my videos. That's why normally I'm in my home office. I do it right after my journaling and my reading. I haven't even got makeup on 99% of the time, and I'm drinking coffee. So I just want to be authentic. So those are who I follow. That's what I'm doing. Down 30 pounds, down a ton of inches. Next week, I will actually go ahead and throw up my numbers so you guys can see them. I feel confident enough that, you know, I've come a long way. I've got a long way to go. You guys are being real with me. I want to be real with you. The other thing I'm doing, I'm going to try and cut out coffee next week and switch to green tea, or this next week. So I feel for everybody that I live with or have to have contact with for the first few days, because that's going to suck. But that's what I'm doing. Switch to green tea. I have to give up my morning coffee. I've got 7 kids. Someone's going to, if you don't hear from me next week, someone like locked me up. I'm just saying. No. In all fun though, leave me a comment. Let me know what day you're on. I would love to share my journey with you and your journey with me. I have questions too that I would love answered. And so if you're interested, drop me a line. Let me know what program you're doing or what's working for you or what isn't working. And I would really love to build a community where we can answer each other's questions. We can be real about our experiences. And, that's kind of my goal. And I'm here for you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I'm going to keep it real and keep it short. I guess I'll see you guys next week. Have a good week.